Hi everyone, my name's Anjali and welcome today to our WOCY time with teens and adults where we are celebrating August being Happiness Happens Month. So this is all about doing things that make you happy, but also doing things that make other people happy, because I really believe that happiness makes the world go round. So let's do some yoga today that's going to be about boosting your inner happiness and thinking about the confidence, knowing that you are in charge of whether you are happy or not. Before we start, please remember to be kind to yourself when you're doing yoga. Give everything a try. Have everything as a real target of something that you want to work on. There's always ways in which we can make ourselves fitter. We can exercise our minds and make ourselves happier. But we want to have some contentness. So be kind to yourself, knowing that you are doing your best because you are listening to your body. Rule number 2. And the listening is about listening to your breathing. Is your breathing regular and smooth? Then you're doing the yoga that's right for you today. If your breathing is ragged, maybe you are stretching too much. Do you feel that slight bit of pain that really is more uncomfortable than it is stretching? Listen to your body and pull back until your breathing is smooth and regular. And that's all about respecting yourself. So clear a space. Time for you. Very important, as is making yourself happy. Have a bit of space to do yoga easily, comfortably for yourself and anyone else that you're sharing yoga with today as well. So let's get started as we are going to do our WOCY warm-up. And our WOCY warm-up today starts with something very simple. We are working on our posture. So this humped, curved posture, you can also automatically see someone's shoulders are humping. They do not look particularly happy. They perhaps look sad, a little bit upset. So it is a fact, straightening up your posture improves your mood. So when you think about posture, we're thinking about shoulders over hips, allowing the free flow of information from your computer brain to the rest of your body, and it needs to go both ways. So keeping that posture, practicing it so that those core muscles are strong and you can sit easily and comfortably. Shoulders relaxed and down, it shouldn't be a strain. Right, let's look to stretch open and really stretch and lengthen that posture a bit more, giving some space between each of your vertebrae so that they're not cramped. You're not putting pressure on your back. You're really having it nice and open. So what we're going to do is breathe in as we extend our arms up, and then breathe out as you keep your chin up to keep your back nice and flat as you stretch your arms away from you. Okay, so we're really thinking about keeping that posture long and strong as we fold forwards. Okay, so you can take a couple of breaths here, really lengthening through and strengthening through your shoulders, your arms. Hips are opening, you're squeezing those abdominal organs, a lot of massaging, strengthening, and flexibility going on here. Good. Walk those hands up, take a breath in, swap your legs, and breathe out as you fold yourself forward, achieving balance. So what we do one way, we do the other, crossing the legs in a way that might be slightly unfamiliar. You can still do it. Can you do it in the same way? Can you still extend as far? If you can't, that's no problem. That's just the way that side of your body is feeling. So be patient, breathe. See if your body will allow you to lengthen through that back, through that spine a little bit more. Can you creep those fingers away? But only if your body says, yes, I can do it without extra pain. A stretch is good, a pain is not. Good. Walk those hands up, and we're doing a second part of this WOCY warm-up as we think about that posture. A bit of a counter pose really to that forward bend, or when you've been doing lots of back bends in particular, is our happy baby. Roll down to the floor, swinging your legs, working your core as you move up. So this is a real sort of calming, rejuvenating yoga flow. I have yet to meet anyone who doesn't like doing happy baby. Please, of course, be careful if you've got any neck pain and challenges with your spine as we roll down, but otherwise it's a great massage for the whole of your back. Real gives you a sense of well-being as you go. And as you really push and flick those legs forward, come and bring that posture nice and long and strong. So you're massaging, it's curling down, and up you come. Right, let's move on to our WOCY pose for the day, where we are looking to stand up without using our hands as much as possible. So the easier way, I think, is to bring your feet to the side, come to your knees, breathe in, breathe out, engage your core and step up. If you are feeling comfortable doing so, you can just come straight up to standing. And when you are there, take your feet wider than your hips apart. Have your feet coming out 45 degrees and lengthen your posture, shoulders over hips again. And we're just going to ease down, see how those thighs are feeling. Maybe you want to adjust your heels a little bit. Come and just see what it feels like to do this nice, deep, wide squat as we're working up, doing a little bit of flow as we work up to our full goddess pose. Now, this goddess pose is about really opening up your body. It's a real confident, open pose, knowing that you are in charge of your own happiness. Glass half empty or half full, that is totally down to you, and you can learn how to be the glass half full, to be confident, to be open, to be happy. Right, let's add a bit of flow here. So breathe in, breathe out as you extend your arms up, breathing in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathing in and out. Nice job. Okay, so come to standing. Shake out those legs. You've activated through those knees. So really strengthening around your knees, your ankles, all those joints, opening up those hips and really working with those muscles, those quads in your thighs. We've got a nice open chest, shoulders, and we're going to open up those shoulders, that chest a little bit more. So come back to your starting stance, breathe in, breathe out as you come into that deep squat. So you have got your upper arms up at shoulder height, arms bending at your elbows, spread those fingers apart, soften your face. And we're breathing only as long as you feel comfortable in this wide goddess squat. Have that posture, maybe recorrect. Are you feeling hunched? Are you feeling open? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Up we stand. If you haven't done already, shake out those legs. We're going to do it one more time before we come down to the floor for our WOCY relaxation. So take those feet apart, standing up tall, shoulders above your hips. Let's bring those arms out first. Take a breath in and breathe out. And I sometimes feel like I need to adjust my heels a little bit so that my knees don't collapse in. I've got nice wide open hips. Knees are pushing over my ankles. If you don't feel comfortable, have a little bit of a swizzle. Whenever you're done, stand up, shake your legs. If you get a little bit of cramp somewhere in that sciatic zone or the thighs, come up, shake, see if it feels all right to come down. 3, 2, 1. Fold yourself forward, let those knees bend down all the way to the floor as we prepare for our WOCY relaxation today. Bit of a timeout. So 2 options here. We're having our feet in a nice wide diamond shape in our butterfly pose. So you can either do this seated, again with a nice tall posture, shoulders relaxed, see how that feels. Or you can do this pose lying down on your back. So recline back to your elbows and just lie down on the floor. Again, your feet nice. You're not having them too close to you. You're having a nice wide diamond. And when you do this, if your inner thighs feel a little bit uncomfortable in terms of that stretch, get a fist with each hand, pop them under your upper thighs. So just the length of your arms, you don't need to extend them anywhere else, just wherever they come to stop underneath your thighs and allow your hips to be open, but without that stretch. So you're still getting all the benefits of this pose. As we remove the pressure on our abdominal zone around that tummy button area, this is where our feelings and emotions generate from. And so we're looking to keep this open. When we did our warm-up, we were squeezing and massaging that abdominal area. When we did our goddess pose, we had this nice and open without any pressure on it. And we're doing that again with our WOCY relaxation, where I'd like you to just pay attention to your breath. In and out. As you feel your body start to relax and your mind can wander over to what makes you happy. Maybe there are lots of things running through your mind. Maybe there are a few. Maybe you're just a bit more discerning, a little bit more choosy about what makes you really happy. And I'd like you to think about one thing that you could do after this session today that makes you happy. What does it look like when you're doing that? What do you look like when you're doing that thing? What do you hear? What do you feel? Imagine that smile. Allow your body, particularly around your shoulders, torso, to relax some more as you think about those things that make you happy. And then you can keep lying down or sitting with your eyes closed or just softened as you think about your happy thing. And when you're ready, if you're lying on the floor, bring one knee over to the other as you roll to your side with your eyes closed. Take the support of your hand as with your eyes closed you come and sit up tall. Coming to sit up with your shoulders above your hips in that real mood improving posture. Bring your hands together and rub them together until they feel warm. Cup your hands and place them over your eyes, feeling the warmth sink into your body. Slowly blink your eyes open and closed. Spread your fingers apart as you draw them down over your face. Take a deep breath in as you raise your hands up overhead. Look at your hands if they feel comfortable. Breathe out as you follow the line of your hands down to heart center as we bend forwards with a namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. And I thank you very much for joining me for our WOCY time for teens and adults, where we have celebrated Happiness Happens Month.